This is second part of the video. Today we will improve our download manager. First of all, I just wanted to tell you that in native apps we can just simply put two instant extra keys, one for link, another for title, and start our activity. For web view, I have uploaded an video before part 1. In that video I have implemented download listener. Go to your code and edit that download listener. From here you need to put extra from direct code, otherwise it will not work correctly. Remember, we have to put two extra keys here. We are placing one key from direct code and we will place another key from block. If we do not place two keys, our app will crash. Now we will check if the file name already exists. Then we will show a dialog to the user that will ask the user to re-download or cancel. We are setting title with file name. We are setting message download new file. So user gets idea that there is already a file with same name, so he can cancel if he wants. Otherwise we are not replacing that file, we will create a new file. On cancel button, task will be cancelled. I want to move that block from here to on create, because if we decide to keep it here, it will cause complications. So first edit to collection and delete. Then go to on create and place it here. now we are starting our download task at else statement. So if file name with that name already exists, our downloading task will not execute as long as user choose to re-download. If user choose to re-download the file, we will give it a new name so it does not overwrite already existing files. You can develop any algorithm to give our file a unique name. I am just adding the length of list map, so as many as files we have, the higher number will be edited, so these files will not overwrite each other. Okay, so you can see we have a list view here. I will explain it later. Our downloading task is not yet started, so we don't need to do anything at cancel button. I want to add a text view here as a divider between our current task and previous files in our directory. At list view here, we will assign text view as already existing files in our app download directory. It is a good practice to surround our code with a if statement that will prevent it from running if length of URL is less than 5 characters. Obviously, if length is less than 5 characters, it is not a valid URL. We will hide download details if our task is not running. Otherwise, progress bar will confuse users. At this point, the problem we have is if our task does not download, it is not showing the list view. File list show only if we start a new downloading task. To solve that, get back to our code and move these three blocks out of if statement. Actually, we need to move these directory blocks also out of if statements. Do it carefully. If we make a mistake, our app will not work properly. We did this because this if statement checks for URL. If there is a URL longer than 5 characters, our downloading task starts. If we don't place it, our app may crash. Remember to add backlog permission. You can use XML Editor Pro for this. Then run your application. It will work fine from everywhere. Even from web view. Only problem we have here is that if we start a task and press back button, our task will continue in background, but if user get back to download manager, it will show nothing. Fixing that issue will take heavy dose of work. We will fix it later. But for now, we will try to prevent user from going back if there is a task running. To do so, go to your code, create a boolean is downloading, and set it true when you start a task. Set it false when a task is failed, completed, or cancelled. Then we will show the user a dialog prompt when boolean is true and user presses back button. If user choose to exit anyway, cancel the task so we do not consume any user data. Few useful links are placed in description. Make sure to check them all to clear all the confusions. See you in next video. Till then, bye bye, take care, and Allah Hafiz.